when I got married, I was 110 pounds. And when I got pregnant with my son, I weighed myself regularly. And I think the highest I weighed was 136 pounds. And then I gave birth. And well, my son was 8 pounds. So I was still 130 something. I think 130. So I tried to lose weight, but somehow I get down to 124. I just couldn't lose any more. So I tried everything I could because I want to get back to my weight, 110. So basically I pray about everything. So, but there are times I still try myself. So anyway, many years after my son was born, I think it was like, I don't know, a few years already, not that many, I guess, just feels that many. Few years, I was still 124, so 125. So I basically just gave up hope in myself and hoping God would help me. So one day my son was, I think maybe he was 5 or something. He was invited to a birthday party in a skating rink around near my house, 15-minute drive. So I brought him, and then and you know, at the rink I brought my skates because before I got married, when I was still in college, I bought this pair of skates. I always wanted to learn how to skate. It's been, you know, one of my fantasies. And so I brought that and I wear that onto the ice. Oh, skating is so hard. Anyway, I just thought about this dream, and then after the birthday party, I picked up a brochure. I saw a brochure about their skating lessons. And then I was like, wow, skating is usually very expensive, but this lesson is affordable. It averaged out to be about $10 per lesson. It's like a session. So and then the benefit is that you can skate free in the public session, unlimited free skating. So I was like, wow, this is a really good deal. It's very affordable. So I registered myself, and I fell in love with skating. Yeah, that time my son was, yes, it was 5. He was 5, and then my husband works at home during that time. So he would, you know, be very happy for me to go skating. So I'll go skating, and I just really fell in love. I was, you know, falling and stuff, and not very good at it, but I just love skating. And so I would skate minimum 2 hours, sometimes 4 hours. Why 4 hours? Because the public session, the longest one is only 4 hours. So at that time, so and then I totally forgot about diet or exercise or all those regimens, because you know the exercising. I don't know about you. People say after you exercise you're happy, but after I exercise I get really grumpy. I just don't enjoy. I just didn't enjoy exercising. I had a treadmill, and I just tried lots and lots of things, but skating was just lovely. I just couldn't wait every day to go when they open. So after a few months, I don't even remember how long, I remember I weighed myself, because during that time when I was skating, I just forget I just eat what I need to eat. Just forget everything. I was so focused on skating, and I weighed myself. Well, because somebody at the skating rink made a comment that, you know, I'm thin or something. So I weighed myself. During that time, wasn't even interested in weighing myself. I weighed myself. I was 102 pounds. 102 pounds was my weight when I was in college. So I was so happy because I saved some clothes. They're just beautiful clothes and jeans from the college time. I was hoping that I'll get into it one day somehow. And then I started to, I was able to get into it. I was 102 pounds. It was like beyond my wildest dream. So I just really experienced, God is so generous and so loving, so caring. He even cared about my little silly thing, like losing weight, diet, trying to get back into my shape. So, yeah, and then I got pregnant with my daughter, and I remember after I started skating 7 months, I got pregnant with my daughter, because I remember that because I was still skating. And when I skate, if I feel, when I was pregnant, I just eat anything because I want the baby. I just think about the baby. I want to feed the baby. I don't care, if I gain weight, I'll just lose it after the baby is out. So when I was pregnant, every time when I was pregnant, I just eat whatever, as frequently as I needed to or wanted to. So when I was pregnant with my daughter, I ate, and then I also weighed myself regularly. And then when I reached 145 pounds, I stopped weighing myself because I was too scared. I just can't look at the scale anymore. And I was still pregnant. It wasn't done yet. So I don't really know the final weight. I just know that the second one, I gained a lot of weight. My daughter was 7 pounds. So after my daughter, I didn't even try ways to diet anymore. I stayed home with her until she turned 3, and then I went back on skating, and then the weight just dropped. So my way of losing weight really is custom tailored, because God is like that. Nobody's exactly the same, and nobody's body function exactly the same. Roughly this, there's some general ways, but I just want to say, God is so personal. He custom tailors my desire, how to get there, my wish, and then also during that journey, it's like a journey with him. Later on, I got busy. Right now, currently, I can't really go to skating rink that often or at all. So right now, I'm led by a different routine. It's basically just, this whole journey is about following God. Listen to the Holy Spirit. That I am, always reminded to go to sleep at 9 and get up at 3 or 4 and do my morning devotion. After the morning devotion, I praise and worship with the YouTube videos, doing the flag, because God, I have a service at church, very surprising. That's another testimony that I'm a flagger and a dancer. So I dance and I flag in the morning while I worship Him, and every I'm led to fast every Wednesday and every Friday. And, I don't focus on my weight. I don't focus on diet or certain routine or regimen. I focus on God. So, and God's grace, I am staying fit. And this is my testimony.